sometimes things just don't get done, and you fall off the wagon with things, and you just don't get the stuff done that you should. And this is how I cope with falling behind in my bullet journal. Of course, now that I'm saying that, I can't find my ruler. I'm actually working on some swatches for a review that's coming up, but I don't think it'll be done in time for this week, so I think it'll be next week, meaning it'll be next week after this video, because I'm all out of whack with recording. But I figured that it might be useful to some people to see how to cope when you end up off track with your bullet journal. Yeah, so here we go. Nothing has really changed with my index. There's nothing really to update here, so we can move on from that. My year in pixels. I am very, very far behind on that. Today is the 22nd, so we're here. Let me, actually I'll do it in pencil instead. Sorry about that. Today's the 22nd though, so we're here today. So that means that I haven't filled in all this. So it's been 5.5 days since I've really bullet journaled. So what I'm going to do, and this is what I used to do on my time trackers as well, is I'm actually going to fill in that time in black. And I know that that's kind of like, it seems kind of like, it almost feels like extreme to fill it in black. But to me, it kind of reminds, like, I don't like the way it looks, honestly. Like, I don't like the way that a giant black box is going to look in my bullet journal, and I know that. And what this is going to do is it's going to teach me to not do this anymore, so I don't have to go in and fill in all black. I just want to double check that, yeah. I'm filling in the right box, though, because I really, really don't want, like, there's no way to go over, like, there's no way to fix it if I go over the lines, because it's black, and you can't really go over black with anything else. Like, I'd have to white it out, and I'd have to use liquid whiteout, because the tape whiteout doesn't really work with water-based markers. It's like, it has like a, I don't know, like a, like it has like a glossy kind of finish that doesn't work with water-based markers. But anyways, that time will be marked off as black. And I'm not going to write black into my key or anything. Nothing like that's going to happen. It's literally just going to be black. And that's it. So this morning is actually a pretty pink morning. So I'm going to put that in for today. And since my day is not over yet, it's not 6 o'clock and I'm getting home from work, I have nothing to put in the afternoon yet, so that's good. So that's done. What else do I have to fill out? I haven't started my savings trackers. They are going to start in February, once I start getting paychecks from my new job, and I'm actually going to bypass purchasing the vlog camera. That's going to be on the back burner. The first thing I do want to get are my watercolors, and then a certain amount from my paychecks are going to go towards our gaming computer for when we move. I still haven't filled out my movies, TV, and music. I know I said I was going to, but I haven't, so sorry about that. It will happen soon, I promise. I need to find that 800 though, so that I can fill in my workouts. So today I did this. I went to the gym. When was my interview? I'm trying to think backwards with this because I don't want to just fill it in black. Because I didn't do nothing. It's different. I feel like a workout tracker is very different than a mood tracker, because with this I can actually look back and kind of think and remember what I did. Whereas with a mood tracker, I can't remember what my mood was every single day. I was home yesterday, so this day I ran. Okay. That's Sunday. I need yellow. Oh wait. This day. Okay. And then I just need yellow, and I need that orange. So yellow's right up front. I'm kind of starting to learn where my colors are at this point, which is really nice. It's 20, 90. This goes here. I actually am going to be starting that boxing next week, so I'm really excited to be able to put that in here. And then what else did I need? I needed orange, which is this one, for, what was it? Wednesday? Saturday? What did I do on Saturday? I feel like I did work out on Saturday, but I honestly can't remember. But there. So that's it for that tracker. Again, with something like this, it's easier to look back and see and fill in. But with a mood tracker, it's less easy to look back and say, I felt like this morning, and I felt like this after work that day, and blah, blah, blah. It's too hard to go through and do that, in my opinion. I still haven't filled in these. I don't know when I will, actually. I don't want to fill in my cleaning chart yet, I don't think. I don't know. I'm not sure, because I do not plan on staying in this apartment like through the entire year. So I'm not sure. I might cut up some sticky notes or like washi tape in some lists into the cleaning chart spots. I'm not going to fill out my weekly schedule yet. Still, I actually probably could fill it out for the weekends, but I don't have my weekly schedule yet. I'm more likely than not going to white out some of these days, because there are days that I stream and work. There are days that I work. There are days that I go to work and stream. There are days that I go to work and film. There are days that I go to work and do nothing when I come home. There are days when I don't work and film, days that I don't work and stream, and days that I film and stream, and then days where I don't have anything. So I'm trying to figure out that schedule. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and white out or washi tape across the top and do just like ideal days, because there's so much variation with that. So we are up to my habit tracker. I should have written down what color this is, because obviously we are at the 22nd and I'm behind. So let me grab. It's either, I don't know which one it is, to be honest. I think it's one of these. It's not that one. Okay. It's not that one. So that's nice. I could have sworn it was one of my cool grays, because they're my favorites, but I guess not. So let me stick these back in here and try and figure out which gray that is. Might be this one. I think it's that one. But I'm literally just going to go in, first fix, it's close enough, this line, because I didn't do a good job with that. And I'm literally going to go in and gray out this whole thing. And again, in my head, I'm thinking, hey, this looks awful. There's a huge, giant gray box in the middle of my beautiful habit tracker that I had been spending so much time working on. And I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way that I feel. And I won't do that again, hopefully. When I did it this time, I just wasn't paying attention to my bullet journal over the weekend, which is kind of normal for me. I don't normally do dailies on the weekend. I usually just kind of try and finish up the rest of whatever I'm doing. to see about that in future. Okay. Hopefully none of that bled through. Again, I don't really care about mistakes like that. But that'll dry down and everything, and then I'll be able to write on top of it. I fell off track. That's what happened. And now I can go in with my colors. And this one. Okay. I did wake up on time this morning. I haven't done my makeup yet, but I probably will. Haven't made the bed yet. Haven't done yoga yet. I've been eating healthy so far. Or I am eating healthy today. I am going to cook dinner tonight. I have been reading. I haven't done Instagram. My inbox is cleared out already. And I don't know when I'm going to bed yet. This is literally how I go through it every single day. I've done my morning bullet journal. I have been getting creative. I've exercised already. I haven't done self-care. I think I'm going to take a bath tonight, actually. I've already had like 3 bottles of water. I haven't done my laundry, but I do need to do my laundry because it's been a hot minute, as you can tell. Haven't done Instagram, haven't added to the blog, and I've taken meds already. So that's how I go through it. And then I go through it at night when I get home from work and figure out what I need for all of that. And then I don't usually have anything to write in my notes, but I am going to write in here. Try better to stay on track. Just to kind of remind myself to do that. So this is the first of like full spreads that I've had done. I hate this weekly thing. Never doing it again, just doing dailies. And I even set up, what is this from? What? I actually have no idea what this is from. When did I don't ever, there's a reason why I don't ever really use, or I keep this notebook like either in my backpack or on the shelf because I don't like this. I don't like that at all. I probably could have turned it into something a little bit better. I don't like that. I have no idea why that's there, so that's fun. I'm trying to lift some of the color out of it without absolutely destroying the paper. I'm just gonna have to deal with that, I think. I'm actually going to, I don't wanna, I'll turn it into something else. I just can't do it right now. But I'll take my, whatever this is called, I'm sorry, my pigment liner. I'm just gonna box it off. And this line going down the middle is pencil. I'm going over it in pigment liner to box this off, but that line will get erased at some point, or once I finish this page. But we can get into planning for today and actually tomorrow now. So let's just get right into that. I'm gonna pick a Tombow, any Tombow. What color do I want? I'm gonna go with this like deep green color, because that's what I'm feeling. I don't know why. But actually first I'm gonna write, okay, it's been a while. And then I'm gonna write in Tuesday. And that's all the color that I really use for my dailies. And then I go in and write the actual date. It is 22nd. My hand's getting wet from that spot. I have no idea what the weather is today, actually. I haven't looked. But yesterday was that day that it was like absolutely freezing and an absolute nightmare, so that's fun. I literally did not leave my apartment yesterday because it was too cold. I was not dealing with any of that. So today the high is 31 and the low is 24. Yesterday the high was 18. So just for a little bit of perspective. And it's partly cloudy. So I'm just gonna doodle that in. I do make stickers with my little doodles on them, my weather doodles. They're available in my shop, which is linked below. I don't use them though, I will admit that. I kind of like the task of drawing them out and everything. But then I usually just take literally the exact same Tombow every single day, just the plain yellow Tombow that's like nothing special. It's 055, if you're curious about the color. And then for my clouds, I like to take N52. And in this case, the sun is actually bigger than the cloud in the picture on the Weather Channel, so that's how I drew it on there. I don't pay a lot of attention to that because I don't really look back. And I'm like, oh, what was the weather this day? Like, I don't really care, to be honest. But I'll try and like make it look like this day was cloudier than this day. I can kind of remember that because the snow and the rain was coming, but whatever. And then sometimes I'll write a little note under here. But I'm just going to go through my bullets. Today I need to resign from my job. I have to do that in person when I get to work today, which is absolutely horrifying. I'm going to set up February. That's supposed to not say FB, but Feb. Sure. Can you see that? Oh my god. Set up Feb. It's kind of close, but alright. I need to, oh wait, that includes a couple things. That includes YouTube and Twitch. That includes an Instagram plan, because I haven't been consistent on Instagram and it's driving me crazy. And that includes traveling. And new job. Okay, so that includes all those things. I'm sure that all of this won't get done today. I'm sure that some of this will be pushed to tomorrow. But I do like making my list either at work, after work, or the morning of for the next day. So if I have something on my mind, it literally just goes on the list without me distinguishing it between days. And I'll use my arrows to move things across. And for these past things, I didn't do a blog post. I actually did film those gaming videos, so I'm kind of proud of myself for that. Pencil plan with me. I didn't do that. I was going to pencil in my February, and I didn't do it. And I do think I streamed that night. I can't remember, but it also doesn't really matter. And I'll do some self-care tonight, which probably will consist of yoga. I can't spell today. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Yoga plus probably a bubble bath, and I will probably finish Versace on Netflix. Because I want to beat my parents to finishing it, because they haven't finished it yet either. But we watched like 3 episodes in a row when I was home over the weekend. And honestly, that's pretty much my plan for today. I'm trying to get back on track. Use Shea planners, which are the Shea and Burton planners that I was talking about. But that's pretty much the plan for today. And I actually will go ahead and put in my color for tomorrow. Oh, I already used orange. Oh, this is my new favorite Tombow. It's one of the new ones, 569. I believe this is the right one. I actually don't know that it's the right one, but I'm pretty sure it's the right one. It's that like deep jet color that came with it, and I absolutely love it, and I really want to mess around with it with some watercolor, because I think I can't remember. I think I tested how it thinned out. I can't spell. E-S. It's because I'm not paying attention enough. And I'm filming, and of course when I'm filming is the time that I mess up. But it's that like deep blue jet color that's like, it's such a good color, and I'm so happy that they made it. But just so I'm set up for tomorrow. And because I have the Weather Channel open and everything, it's just a little bit easier to just go in and put that stuff in now. So it's going to be warmer tomorrow, which is so nice. 45 over 44. And no, I don't always remember to put the degree symbol. Half the time I forget. If you look at the other spread, I'm sure that it's as sporadic as I am. But this day is just a cloud with a 20% chance of rain, but I'm pretty sure that rain isn't going to come. I'm pretty sure that's going to hold off until Thursday when it starts to get a little bit warmer, which is nice. And yes, I did also use the wrong gray for my clouds. I always know that it's one of my cool ones. I just can never remember which one's which. One of them is new to Tombow. They just came out with that. One of the cool grays is new. And it's almost blue, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I think that's the right one, but I don't know. But yeah, I like to color in my clouds like the same gray. I'm pretty weird. And I'll go in and do something creative with this nasty little splotch that we've got going on here. But I just want to emphasize that it is absolutely not the end of the world if you fall off track with your bullet journal. For me, and this is something that I'm going to talk about in the future once everything is official with the situation, and I'll understand what I'm talking about later. For me, my mind just like it explodes when I don't use my bullet journal. It's all over the place. I get disorganized. My apartment gets messy. My life gets messy. I forget to do things. I don't do things. I stay in bed longer. I don't like wake up in the morning because I'm not motivated to do anything because I don't realize how many things I actually need to do. And now that I'm looking at this list, it's not just stuff that I need to do. It's not stuff that I necessarily need to all get done today, but it is stuff that I can do and stuff that I need to get done within a relatively short time frame. Like I need to get it done by like this weekend, let's say. But there's also like nice things on here. I want to finish Versace. I want to take a bath. I want to do some night yoga, and I want to clean my apartment and get all of that done, and just get my life back together. And I want to make a note that, hey, it's been a while since I bullet journaled. Why did I fall off track? This is how I feel when I fall off track. I don't like it. Actually, this is probably a good space for me to just do a little bit of journaling about how I fell off track and how I felt. So I remember so that I don't do that again. But yeah, it's good to know why things happen, and it's good to know how you feel. Because not everybody feels as close to as connected to bullet journaling as I do. Literally, the second I stop, I absolutely fall apart, and everything gets so much harder, and it's so much harder for me to remember anything because I'm not writing any of it down. But even if you fall off the wagon, it's okay. It's literally designed for that. There are days that I skipped in here. So Thursday, Friday, I skipped this Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I pretty much always skip the weekend, to be honest. So Saturday and Sunday aren't in here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And hey, I skipped 5 or 6 days, but like, it's okay. And everything's gonna get back on track. And it doesn't necessarily have to be linear. It's just a system to make lists and to organize your thoughts and to help you get those thoughts out of your head and to get everything done. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this week's video. I will have the February plan with me up before February. I'm going to try and get it up before February 3rd, which is the next Sunday that I have, which I didn't realize. I like lost a week in January or something. But I will try to have that video up before then, hopefully on that Thursday, which is the 31st of January. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.